Malachy, Happy New Year firstly. May not be the happiest of starts. What would you take out of that game?
It's hard to know. We knew we were coming in, we probably would be a wee bit behind with regards to the amount of training we've done. We haven't done that much before Christmas, so we knew that a team like Jordanstown would have a fair bit of work done, and so from that regard, we always knew we would be up against it. I suppose we had a few chances in the first half. I think we had maybe 15 scoring chances in the first half, and we didn't take a lot of them. And then Jordanstown just got well in front of us, and we pulled it back in the second half again. And I suppose just at that stage, we were hoping we were back in the game, could have made a push on, and then we conceded an easy enough goal. So after that, it was always a case of it was sort of an uphill struggle. So I suppose there was some things, some positives out of it, but we know we have a lot of work to do. We knew that coming in, and we definitely know it after today.
Just look, as you said there was a little purple patch in that opening half where you hit a good patch, but you didn't convert. And Jordanstown, they did take their chances, but as you said, you got it back to a point in the second half. Was that disappointing then to let the game slip away so much?
It was, because to get the goal, we had a few goal chances, and then to convert the one we did, it gave us a platform to drive on in the last 20 minutes or whatever, and just I suppose to concede the goal, it was a goal that we would have been disappointed with, down at the other end. So soon after that, it sort of, on a day like that when the ground's so heavy and that, it's hard enough to get the scores, and it was always going to leave us with an uphill battle, as I said before. But so no, just towards the end, the boys kept fighting away. But no, look, we knew coming in here, it was more a case of we wanted to get a look at some of the fellas we brought into the panel. We've taken a look at them in a couple of challenge games. Want to look at them in a competitive match here as well, and so it's very much that we wanted to win the game, but that wasn't the case. So we'll just have to look at during the week. We'll train hard during the week and hopefully put up a better performance next Sunday.
I think it was 5 debuts you handed out in your starting team, and then Mark Thornton come off the bench with 6 in all. Is that what you're going to use the Kenna Cup for, is to see if you can maybe get another couple of players into that side before the National League?
Well, that's it. It's a balancing act. We want to make sure that the fellas that we've had a look at them in challenge matches, all right, but we want to try and get a look at them in competitive football as well, to see how they would fit in. But it's a matter of getting the other fellas up to speed as well. The more experienced lads and lads who have been about the panel for the last couple of years, and who we'd like to see more of as well. So it's very much a balancing act. But the most important thing is that we're ready for the start of the National League, and that's the biggest aim out of these games.
Just before I do let you go, Malachy, I know a couple of the experienced players have said they're giving it again this year. Is the full panel coming back, or has anybody told you that they're not going to be available maybe for the National League, but yes, they would be for the Championship, or maybe not available at all year?
But no, there's nobody has said that they're not available anyway. We're hoping that Vinny will be back in the next week or so. Dick's there, but he's just carrying an injury at the minute. Jinxie's back there today. Paul Finlay, hopefully, Paul's taking a wee bit of a break, but hopefully he'll be back as well. And Owen's just having ball with the ankle, so we'll just have to see how the ankle of Owen will be back as well, if the ankle holds up. But we just have to see how how he gets over that injury over the next 4 or 5 weeks, and then we'll assess it from there. But no, all the boys are keen to go at it for another year, and we'll be glad to have them.